The great Dale Meyer stops by to impart some wisdom and offer some words of encouragement. I'm Jeff Eisner. Welcome to God Works Weekly. First, though, let's start with a cool mission from Cornerstone Lutheran Church in Indiana. Cornerstone has a number of locations in the Indianapolis area. The Fishers location has what they call the play area at Cornerstone. It's a free multi-level indoor playground for children 12 and under. It's open Mondays through Fridays. The public is always welcome, and it's a huge success with families in the area. Here's Pastor Scott Geiger with more.
So we have a large room there that's all dedicated to a play area. That's open during the week. It's open for like 6 hours a day. It's free to the community. People come in, they register, they have to watch their kids. They can't just drop them off and leave. But it's hugely popular, and it's one of those things that people thank us for all the time. We actually have people who say, can I donate to this? And we say no. We're not here just to do this as a money fundraiser or some kind of a money grab. It's absolutely just to tell the community we care about kids also. We care about kids being safe. And so that's one of those things. The thing that's really neat about that is we are known in Fishers as the church with the play area. So people actually will say like, I'll say I'm a pastor at Cornerstone. They'll say, where's Cornerstone? 116th and Oleo. Oh, is that the one with the play area? Yeah. Or I'll say, I'm a pastor at Cornerstone, and they kind of look like this. I go, we're the ones with the play area? Oh, yeah. And it's funny because it's not even just the people that use it. It's, my neighbor goes there, or I've got a coworker, she takes her kids there all the time, or my doctor, his kids love that place. He talks about it all the time. So it's that kind of caring for the community, but also a way to be known in the community as a safe place.
Well, a few weeks back, we told you about the Lutheran Mission Society San Diego. 36 churches working together in network and in mission. Their goal to make people aware of Jesus. Tardelli Voss talks about the context in Southern California and Tijuana, as well as the need and the opportunity to share the gospel.
The mission field in Southern California and Tijuana, it's just huge. Like, the numbers, right? We have about 5-6 million people in these two, locations. Tijuana and San Diego, they kind of function as two sides of the coin. I mean, we can look at it from this perspective. So we got 6 million people here to reach the lost, and the vast majority are disconnected from Christ, not attending the church. All of that secularism, we had all kinds of things. We don't need God right now. So there's a lot of people going to hell right now here in this area. And our churches, even the churches that used to be good-sized churches, they are also struggling and not knowing how to connect with this generation. So there's all sorts of needs, you have from like the Mexicans in Tijuana, you got the Americans, Anglo-Americans in San Diego, but then all of these immigrants, Brazilians like myself, or Hispanics, or Chaldeans, or Ethiopians, Taiwanese. So you have all of this mission field in front of you. And a lot of them are, you can reach out to them and help them by inviting them to church. Certainly, they would be open to an invitation or to participate in something that is more like a, church-related activity. And we are trying to do that. But also, a lot of them, you're going to have to go where they are. And that being a soccer field, or a group of women that would go out for a happy hour every Friday. A lot of people are not ready or cannot come to church, at least not in first place. So we need to be sending leaders to neighborhoods, elderly facilities, prisons, downtown for homeless. Finding the victims of human traffic, huge in our area. I mean, all sorts of problems, all sorts of needs. And we are trying to help them through the leader.
Inside Concordia Market, former Texas District President Michael Newman has some amazing books and resources on the market. got to check him out. Here this week, he's sharing The Life You Crave.
The Life You Crave. And that's a book that, again, looks at the basics of faith. So it's suitable for introducing someone new to the faith. It's based around Luther's 6 chief parts. Or it's just a great study for people to review faith foundations. It also takes people through the book of Daniel. That's available in Spanish as well.
Find out more on Michael Newman's resources. Go to concordiamarket.com/Michael-W-Newman. Time for What You Reading. Emily Phoenix from Kindle joins us right now. Emily, what are you reading? And would you recommend it to fellow church leaders?
Oh man, well, I actually I'm rereading this one, The Other Half of Church, which is great about right brain and left brain and how we're missing the left brain people because with our right brained practices in the church, which I would recommend just because it's a different way of thinking about how we live out church. And I will say I do have a connection to Visual Faith Ministry, which I know you guys have talked about. That's the great left brain practices to utilize in our walk with Jesus.
Thanks, Emily. Now for Dale Meyer, author, President Emeritus of the Concordia Seminary, and so many more titles. Dale has a great reminder for us on the ministry of presence.
People-oriented. Before the service, you go out and work the crowd. How's your mother doing? Oh, you're going to have knee replacement. And then after the service, always say something personable about the person you're shaking hands with. Try that. So for me, it means resurrecting a lot of memories. I've been a member of this church for almost 45 years. And my co-vacancy pastor has been here just about as long. But I think people, show that you care. Just show that you care. The principal of our school said, ministry of presence means being there. You can say you care, show up, be there. So I would say that's the main thing.
Dale, thanks so much. Don't forget, give us a like or a share. And we've got links to everything that we've covered in the show notes. And don't forget to send us those story ideas that you have of those cool things happening in your church or in your community, because we want to let people know all about them. Thanks for watching God Works Weekly.